Hello, Juju. Happy birthday. I've got my friend Gillian here in the background. Please wave, Gillian. So, what I'm going to try to do in 1 minute, I'm going to try to tell you some memories that I have as a birthday present. So I wrote them down here. Let me get started. So, school birthdays. I always had the biggest candy supply that could ever be brought to school on my birthday. Um, in grade school, every single kid was looking forward to Jeff Northrup's birthday because Juju would bring so much candy, including lots of gum. That was your big thing, those big long sticks of gum. I don't even know what they're called anymore. Of course, I remember all my soccer games and football games and baseball games and whatnot. You would be screaming my name at the top of your lungs. And I was the only person that had a Y name. Um, and my mom was the only mom that could be heard. And I actually kind of liked it. Of course, I remember the candy drawer at our house. I think more than I remember it, my friends remember it, and every time I'm around my friends that I haven't seen for a while, they remind me of the candy drawer. I remember you at the Edina pool. I remember, I think it was Megan that ended up almost drowning in the baby pool, but I always remember you sitting with your friends, and we'd check in every now and then. School lunches. I remember 3 sandwiches, either Carl Buddig turkey or chicken or tuna wrapped in tin foil, squeezed into a brown paper bag, and then chips and candy and all sorts of stuff stacked on top of that. We always laughed that we couldn't close our bags. We had to hold them with 2 hands. I also remember when I got into high school that when I would come home for lunch, there was a couple of occasions where you had actually made a monster lunch for us at home, which included one lunch included steak and a full breakfast. How can I forget dinners at your house? I think there's a good contingent of my friends and extended family that have eaten way more than 100,000 meals at your home. So, Thanksgiving included. I remember when we used to walk around the lake. I remember one day I had a jersey of Earl Campbell that I'd gotten. I really loved the football jersey, and I decided that I really liked cut-off jerseys, so I cut the Earl Campbell jersey off with scissors, and I basically turned it into 1/4 of a shirt. I think it was barely covering my nipples when I was done. And I walked around the lake with you. That was the last time I wore that shirt because I knew the whole time that it was way too short. I remember you forcing me to clean my room every day, and yet it was okay if my drawers and closets were a mess, as long as my room was completely spotless. And I would say that every single drawer in your house was a mess. I remember that you wouldn't let me play with Ouija boards growing up. And looking back, I'm thankful now. I think you're the only person I've ever known, and I mean this. I think I've never known anyone else that has owned a van. Not talking a minivan, I'm talking like a full-fledged van. And I think you had at least 2 of them. 2 more. You fixed all of our electronics around the house. Somehow you married a guy that had no interest in electronics or anything mechanical, and so you were responsible for all the fix-it stuff, including every time the stereo was broken. And then how can I forget all of my school projects? And not only did you help me and stay up with me all night working on stupid school projects, but I can't ever remember one time that you complained that I had procrastinated or had tried to bite off more than I could chew. So I have a lot of great memories. I could probably do this for 40 or 50 minutes, but I think I'm already at 5 minutes, which is way too long. Juju, happy birthday. I love you. Thanks for being my mom.